All of you have studied projection of points and projection of lines. So we know that if the object is above HP in front of VP, it is in the first quadrant. If it is above HP and behind VP, it is in the second quadrant. If it is below HP, it can be in the third or fourth quadrant. If it is below HP and in front of VP, it is in the fourth quadrant. And if it is below HP and behind VP, it is in the third quadrant. So all of you know this. Now, what is a solid? A solid is something like this. This is called as a solid. And this solid is called as a prism. This solid is called as a prism. It can have any shape. It can be having this pentagonal shape. It can be having hexagonal shape. It can also have a triangular shape like this. It can also have a triangular shape like this. Okay, so all these solids are called as, it can also have a circular shape like this. And then we call this thing as a cylinder. We call this thing as a cylinder. There is a cylinder. Now these things, if it is triangular, pentagonal, hexagonal in shape, then these things are called as prism. Prism. And there are few more things which are similar to this, which are called as pyramid. And if it is a triangle, if it is a circle, then it is called as a cone. So if I draw a cone would look something like this. A triangular pyramid would look like this. So if it is a triangular pyramid, so this is a triangle. Okay, it can be like this, three sides. If it is a square pyramid, then it will look something like this. So if it is a pyramid, and if it is a square pyramid, then it can be like this. Okay, so these are pyramid, cone and pyramid falls in the category of pyramid. Cylinder and prism falls in the category of prism. So we, while teaching, generally separate it like this. We make 4 different groups: prism group, pyramid group, cylinder group, and cone group. So prism, if I explain you projection of prism for any one prism, maybe square prism or triangular or pentagonal prism, you will be able to extend it for other prisms also. You will be able to extend it for other prisms also. Like this is a hexagonal prism. You will be able to project the things for hexagonal prism. If we teach it for pyramid, one pyramid, you can extend it for other pyramids as well. Similarly, when we teach for prism, cylinder is also covered. The only difference between prism and cylinder is the top view. If you see in all these cases, in this case, the top view is a circle. In this case, the top view is a triangle. In this case, the top view is a hexagon. Here, the top view is a square, and here the top view is a pentagon. And in all these cases, what will be the front view? The front view will be rectangle. The front view will be rectangle in all these cases. Now, every time it will not be a rectangle with 2 edges only. There can be one more edge like this, or there can be 2 edges like this, but finally it will be a rectangle. All of these are called as rectangle. Even a cylinder, if we see it from the front view like this, it will be a rectangle. Hope the things are clear till here.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But then if you see this prism, any of this prism, see what is this shape? This is a triangle. This is a hexagon, square or rectangle, pentagon, like this. So what are these called as? These are called as shapes, or these are called as planes. You can call this what? What is this? This is a plane. This is a plane. What do you mean by plane? Plane is a two-dimensional lamina. It is a two-dimensional lamina. And if you see these things, these are all three-dimensional objects. So in order to draw three-dimensional objects, you should first understand a two-dimensional object. First, we have studied a point. After a point, we extend that point in one dimension and we got a line. If you extend the line, then in 2 dimension you get a plane, and after that in 3 dimension you get a solid. Okay, so we have completed the first and second step, projection of points and projection of line. Now we have to understand this projection of planes, but for that, sorry, projection of solid. For that, we need to understand what is a plane and how it looks when it is seen in the front view, top view, side view, and so on. Okay, so that's why we have to study projection of planes. Similarly, if I talk about pyramids, all the pyramids, the side view of the pyramid will be a triangle. In all the pyramids, you will get side view or front view, whatever it is, triangle. And if you see the top view, then top view, if it is triangular pyramid, you will get a triangle. If it is a square pyramid, you will get a square. If it is a circular pyramid, that is cone, top view will be a circle. Okay, so all the top views will be the base shape of the cone, and all the front views will be triangles, provided all these pyramids and prisms are standing on its base. Okay, are standing on its base. So all these are base. Here also I can show you base. So this will be a base like this. Here also, if I draw a hexagon, then it will be something like this, a hexagon like this. So these are all bases. These are all bases. So you have studied in your school days that a cylinder has how many face, how many base, edges, vertices, all those things we have studied that will be using in this. So let us now start uh, the topic, projection of planes. Now in planes, how many planes we have? If I talk about planes, then we have a circle, we have a square, then we have a rectangle, we have a pentagon, and we have a hexagon. So these are all the shapes that we have to study in planes. Okay, basically, if I explain you for one plane, one shape, it can be extended for other planes. What is the difference between these planes and the circle? In circle, you need to draw vertical lines. If you remember helix, when we divided the circle into 12 parts. Okay, so in circle, you have to divide the entire periphery or circumference into 12 parts. Okay, so it's lengthy. That's it. Otherwise, the procedure remains the same. Now I'm directly writing a question here. Suppose there is one more here, triangle. There is one more here, triangle. Now again, triangle can be equilateral triangle, triangle can be isosceles triangle, it can be scalene triangle. Anything can be given in the question if I talk about triangle. Again, if I talk about hexagon, hexagon can be drawn either like this, or it can be drawn like this. Pentagon can also be drawn in 5 different ways. Then this rectangle can be drawn like this, or it can be drawn like this. Okay, so depending on what is given in the question, we can draw the shapes. Okay, before I take the question, let me draw a square here, and the terms used here are called as this is called as edge. This particular thing is called as corner, or somewhere you will find this word vertex. Okay, and what about thickness? Thickness is equal to negligible. I will not say zero. Negligible.
सर
Negligible. I will not.
वर्टाइसिस सर वर्टाइसिस का सिंगुलर वर्टेक्स होता है ना सर?
हाँ, वर्टेक्स होता है, ये वर्टेक्स ही लिखा है मैंने. Okay, this is vertex. Okay, so thickness is, I will not say thickness is zero. Thickness is negligible. Now, if you see this, what you can see, if this is a square, if this is a square, what you see if it is held like this in front of you. Now, suppose you are having a book with you, hold it like this in front of the screen. To make the things more clear, let me draw the first quadrant. The first quadrant is something like this, and in this first quadrant, if I hold the plane like this, okay, and it is at this distance from the VP, and so this is the distance from the VP, and this is the distance from the HP. Okay, this is the distance from the VP, not from the HP. Now, if this is a plane, if it is held like this, then how will you define this plane? This plane is a square. Plane is a square. Can anyone tell me how will you define this plane? Or rather, I want to formulate a question for this. Okay, I want to formulate a question from this. This is the answer. So, can anyone tell me how will you define the position of this plane? I'll write a square
on HP parallel to VP.
Parallel to VP. Okay, a square ABCD. So since it is square, I will write 20 mm side is parallel to VP. Correct? It is parallel to
in
VP.
front of VP नहीं आएगा sir.
आएगा ना, वो भी आएगा. But it is parallel to VP. It is parallel to VP and 10 mm away from it. Either you can say away from it, or you can also say in front of it. Now, when you say in front of it, it is very much sure that it is in the first quadrant, in front of it. And when it is set 10 mm away from it, then it can have two meaning. Either it is in the first quadrant or in the second quadrant. Okay. And suppose this is at this distance, from the HP. Okay. Suppose this is 5 mm. A square ABCD 20 mm side is parallel to VP and 10 mm away from it. If I name this, then suppose the name is A, B, C, and D. Then I can say the edge DC is 5 mm above HP and draw its projections. Is the question and answer clear to all of you? What you will see in the front view? Top view बाद में देखते हैं, पहले front view समझ लेते हैं. So from answer, you only have formed this question. Is it clear to all of you, all the students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
सर बट
No.
वो साइड नहीं दिया है सर, जैसे आपने वीपी का दिया 20 mm साइड इज पैरेलल टू वीपी, वैसा एचपी का नहीं है सर.
क्या नहीं है? देखो, स्क्वायर का साइड दिया है 20 mm, ये 20 mm साइड का स्क्वायर बनाया है. ओके, इज पैरेलल टू वीपी को पैरेलल है एंड 10 mm अवे फ्रॉम वीपी. नो, पैरेलल है और 10 mm अवे, मतलब ए बी सी डी सबका डिस्टेंस वीपी से 10 mm हो गया. एंड इट इज the HDC, since HDC is above HP, so 5 mm above HP दे दिया है ना. So if you draw the front view, where you will draw the front view, you will get the front view like this, correct? Like this, and it will be at what distance? What will be this distance?
5.
This distance will be 5 mm, correct? And if I name it, I can name it as A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash. Is it clear to all of you? Any other doubt?
नो सर.
Okay, and then what will we do? We will draw the top view. So for drawing top view, what will we do? We'll project it like this and like this. So here we have to draw the top view now. And top view, what you will see in the top view? Can anyone tell me now?
चलो width पे डिपेंड करता है ना कि स्ट्रेट लाइन आएगी
Yes,
बस एक.
correct. Width पे depend
सर
करता
वेट
है.
नेग्लिजिबल है ना.
So we have considered it as a
Line.
negligible length. So you will get only a line, and it is at what distance? This should be how much?
10 sir.
10 mm.
10.
Correct.
10.
And what will be the name of this point? A, D, correct? B,
Yes, sir.
C, correct? If you want, you can give comma in between. Now, is there any student who have any doubt in this? This is the front view, this is the top view, and this is the question. And suppose if I want to draw side view, suppose I will draw a left hand side view, which will be drawn on right hand side. So for side view, what I will do, I will extend it like this. Then I will draw a 45-degree line, so it will be extended like this, and then it will be extended here. We will extend this, and we will extend this, and now the side view will be drawn as what? What you will see in the side view? A straight line. That's it. Straight line. And what will be the
Yes, sir.
name for
Sir.
this?
Sir,
Correct.
AB
What
and
will be?
CD, sir.
Here we should have A and we should have B, and here we should have C and we should have D. Now since it is side view, we will use double dash. Here also we'll use double dash. Okay, so this is the complete solution for the question. Now instead of this, if I take any other shape, pentagon, hexagon, okay, any other shape, then what will change? Only instead of square, there will be pentagon, and there will be 5 points here, A, B, C, D, E somewhere. Okay, here also there will be A, B, C, D, E, 5 points. Now again, what I will do, I will first draw the solution, and I will ask you to formulate the question. So again, we are considering it in the first quadrant, and the object is a hexagon, which is something like this. And then this can be projected in the, and this distance actually it is very small, but then okay, let us consider this distance, and this side is 20. See what I am writing, a hexagonal lamina. Okay, lamina means a plane. Lamina means plane. Hexagonal lamina means a plane. 20 mm side is parallel to and 10 mm away from the VP. Okay, is this clear to all of you? This part of the question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, who will tell me the next sentence? Any other information that you want to give?
Sir, 5 mm it is above VP, HP, sir.
What is 5 mm above
Yes.
HP?
The figure, sir.
No,
सर
I
एक
want another word.
पॉइंट दे देंगे ना नाम.
ठीक है, नाम दे देते हैं. Okay, now tell.
Vertex E is above 5 mm.
5 mm what?
Vertex
Up.
E.
5 mm above HP.
Yeah.
Okay.
सर हम लोग सीधा फिगर नहीं बोल सकते. द फिगर इज 5 mm above HP.
नहीं, फिगर मतलब फिगर का कौन सा पोर्शन? Okay, so you have to be specific. The point E is 5 mm above HP. A is not 5 mm above HP. F is not. Only A is 5 mm above HP. Okay, so vertex E is 5 mm above HP. और कुछ? Any other?
No, sir.
So do you think that this defines the answer, or the question is not ambiguous? Are you all clear that the question is not ambiguous?
Sir, can you repeat the word what you said? I did not understand. Sir.
एम्बिगुअस मतलब इसका दो मीनिंग नहीं आएगा, एक ही मीनिंग है. Does it has only one meaning? ऐसे ही ड्रॉ करेंगे. If this question is given, तो everyone will draw like this only, or there is any other way?
नो सर, दो वे आएगा क्योंकि अवे
सर
फ्रॉम
दो वे
वीपी लिखा
आएगा.
है ना.
नहीं वो ठीक है. अवे फ्रॉम एचपी दैट इज फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट. ओके, दैट विल इग्नोर. ओके, दैट वी हैव kept it in first quadrant. Any other? What if I draw it like this? That we have taken as 10. Okay, 10. And let me take this as 5. And what we said, E, correct? So let this be E. Then this is F, D, C, B, A. And if this is the solution, is the solution wrong?
यस सर, क्योंकि ये एज पूरा 5 mm ऊपर हो गया ना.
What is the question saying? The question is saying that vertex E, or I can say corner E, vertex or corner E is 5 mm above HP. So this also satisfies the question condition. E is 5 mm above HP. I can draw like this also, or I can have one more solution. Let me show it to that. Let me show that to you. This also can be the solution where okay, this is drawn like this. These lines, these edges are not vertical, and this is 5 mm above HP. This is 5 mm above HP. This also is correct, no? This is parallel to HP. Sorry, parallel to VP. So all these three laminas are parallel to VP and 10 mm away from it. So we have drawn all this 10 mm away from it. Okay, 10 mm away from it. And the second statement is the vertex E is 5 mm above HP. 5 mm above HP. This is also satisfying the condition of the question. This is also satisfying the condition of the question. Then if you want this only as the answer, you don't want this. So if I don't want student to draw this, and I don't want student to draw this, then I have to be specific. What specific can I add in this so that this and this will not be the answers? Only this will be the answer. मतलब मैंने ऐसे क्वेश्चन में और कौन सा कंडीशन डालना चाहिए जिससे कि यही आंसर रहेगा. ये और ये स्टूडेंट ने ड्रॉ किया तो वो गलत हो जाएगा. अभी कोई भी स्टूडेंट ये भी ड्रॉ करेगा, ये भी ड्रॉ करेगा, ये भी ड्रॉ करेगा, तो तीनों को करेक्ट देना पड़ेगा. तो मुझे आई वांट टू फ्रेम अ क्वेश्चन इन सच ए वे दैट always all the students should draw this as the correct answer, and if they draw this and this, I should be able to disqualify this. ये बोल सकते हो कि ये गलत है, wrong है. So I want that particular statement in the question now.
सर वर्टिकल एजेस मेंशन करेंगे.
हाँ, क्या वर्शन करेंगे वर्टिकल एजेस के बारे में बताओ. You are correct.
Like AF and CD are the vertical edges which is 10 mm away from VP and parallel to VP.
हाँ ठीक है, 10 mm अवे फ्रॉम वीपी पैरेलल टू वीपी, वो तो बोल ही दिया ना. लैमिना इटसेल्फ इज पैरेलल, तो उसका एजेस भी पैरेलल हो गया. But yes, you are correct about vertical edges. But what you said is not correct. Vertical edges is correct. Any other information that can be given about vertical edges? Look at the vertical edges with respect to HP and VP. With respect to VP, no question, the edges are parallel. With respect to HP,
perpendicular.
yes, perpendicular to what?
HP.
Yes, correct. Both the edges are perpendicular to HP. Now, if I say perpendicular to HP, if I say that two edges are perpendicular to HP, I am not taking the names of the edges. A, F, hai, CD, whatever. Two edges are perpendicular to HP. Then, will this be the answer? Can this be the answer?
No, sir.
No edges are perpendicular to HP. So this also cannot be answer. So there cannot be two answer. There has to be one and only one answer, and that is this. That is this. So when I say the vertex E is 5 mm above HV, that is okay. And further I should add, what I should add? I should add that two of its edges are perpendicular to HP. And then this is the exclusive answer for this question. This is not correct. This is not correct. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
if I want this to be the answer, then what will be the sentence? Can anyone tell?
हाँ वो one of the corner parallel रहेगा.
Two of its edges are parallel to HP.
Two of the edges are parallel to HP. Okay, Sankesh, what you said? Corner about corner क्या बोला संकेश ने?
नहीं सर one of the edges parallel रहेगा. Corner बोल
हाँ
दिया गलती से.
हाँ ठीक है, करेक्ट. टू ऑफ इट्स एजेस, क्योंकि ये दो एज तो एक दूसरे को पैरेलल ही रहता है हेक्सागोन में.
हाँ सर
Okay?
ऊपर का देखा नहीं था. दो बराबर.
हाँ, सो यू हैव टू से दैट एजेस आर पैरेलल टू HP. ठीक है, ये एंटायर थिंग विल रिमेन द सेम. टू ऑफ इट्स एजेस आर पैरेलल टू HP. देन this will be the answer. Then this will be the answer. And then if you incline the edges, one of the edges inclined at 30 degree, then you will draw a hexagon like this. ऐसे hexagon draw नहीं करेंगे. Okay, इसको 30 degree पे और incline करेंगे, something like this. If you want this to be the answer. So this is rare condition. Generally, in most of the questions, you will get either this or this as the question when you are talking about hexagon. Either the two edges will be perpendicular to HP और VP, or the two edges will be parallel to HP or VP. अभी यहाँ पे मैंने perpendicular to HP दिखाया है. Similarly, we can have perpendicular to VP also. Okay, and parallel to HP. उल्टा हो जाएगा. ये vertical है, इसको horizontal कर दो सिर्फ. So if I want to draw the front view and top view of this, then the front view and top view will be like this. I hope some of you must have drawn it in your book, the front view and top view. Front view will draw a hexagon, and then we'll extend it to draw the. What I will do is I will use one particular color for maybe this color for projectors. Okay, so you can understand that these are the projectors now. This will be the top view. This will be the front view. And how will we name this now? Pay attention here. This will be A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash, and F dash. And we want a point here also, so we'll need to draw a projector here like this. So when we name this, it will be A, F. Here we'll have B, E. Here we'll have C, D. And then if someone wants to see the side view, then the side view will be drawn like this. Here we'll draw projectors from all the points like this, and then projectors from here, and the side view will be only a line, and we'll name this as B double dash, A double dash, C double dash, then F double dash, and D double dash, and this will be E double dash, this point, and this will be XY line. This will be X dash.
सर एक डाउट था सर.
Yes.
सर थोड़ा साइड व्यू में थोड़ा डाउट था सर. वो थोड़ा कर्व नहीं आएगा जो इन लोग का जो ट्रायंगल पार्ट है वो नहीं आएगा सर.
कर्व
नहीं कर्व नहीं, वो जो ट्रायंगल है अभी देखो ना हेक्सागन का जो A डैश F डैश और C डैश D डैश है वो दोनों थोड़ा बाहर है ना सर.
नहीं है ना, because this is not drawn perfectly parallel to this vertical plane. If you make this perfectly parallel to the vertical plane, you will see only one edge AF.
हाँ.
Correct? और
सर बट
A के
B
ऊपर
भी
B point
दिखेगा ना
vertical.
सर.
What?
B डैश E डैश भी दिखेगा ना, B और E भी दिखेगा ना सर.
तो है ना, ये देखो ना B डैश यहाँ पे है ना, B डैश E डैश भी है ना, पूरा ड्रॉ किया ना वर्टिकल. सो ये पोर्शन, इसके ऊपर का ये पोर्शन भी थोड़ा छोटा दिखेगा ना, और ये भी दिखेगा, यहाँ पे आ गया ना. ठीक है.
हाँ सर समझा.
And similarly, if you want to draw the side view of this, it will be exactly same, only this hexagon will be drawn like this. Correct? This hexagon will be drawn like this. Okay, now we are going to learn this. As Ayush said, ये थोड़ा पोर्शन दिखेगा कि नहीं दिखेगा, वो उसी को हमको पढ़ना है. No, we have seen both these cases where it is parallel to VP and perpendicular to HP. Okay, this is also parallel to VP. I think it's better if you take the screenshots.